Yo, it's your boy J Dollar Sign, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back with another video. With that being said, if you're somebody new watching and tuning in, please do me a solid favor. Subscribe to the channel. Your notification button, please turn it on also. With that being said, today we got y'all Lil Tjay. Lil Tjay is currently 24 years old, y'all. He was born on April 30th, 2001. He was born in Bronx, New York, to be exact with y'all. His full name is Tion Jaden Merritt. He blew up in the year of 2019. He had these crazy songs, y'all. One of them was titled Pop Out, featured Polo G, and then he also dropped another one called Sex Sounds. It was on a mixtape called True to Myself. Yo, Lil Tjay was taking over that year. Even him, Pop Smoke, 5 Year Foreign, Polo G, like that was like a breakout year for all of them. And then the good thing about it too, they were all collaborating together. They were like pretty much doing songs together, which kind of even help them blow up even easier, because it's easier for us to stay on track once you have one hit, but then you continue dropping hits left and right when you building songs with people who are on the same wave as you. Does that make sense? But with that being said, y'all, Lil Tjay was a fire artist, at least from 2020 to 2021. At least those are the best years he had, honestly. Few years later, y'all, something shocking happened to Lil Tjay, y'all, which literally took him out of his prime time, gave him a major setback in June 2022. Y'all, rapper Lil Tjay, y'all, he was in New Jersey at the time. You could say he was 21 years old to be exact, when he was chilling with two of his friends. One of them goes by Jeffrey and the other one goes by Antoine, when couple dudes tried to rob them, apparently. So whatever that happened, like it was from a robbery. So these two trying to rob them, yo, that ended up letting Lil Tjay's boys and then fire a couple shots back. Lil Tjay was in a serious condition, y'all. He literally almost lost his life over that armed robbery, which actually happened at 12 a.m. y'all, next to a gas station at a Chipotle. Well, a few of the suspects they had was a kid was named Mohammed. He was currently 27 years old at the time, so they caught him on the shooting. And Lil Tjay's boys, actually, the worst part about them too, they ended up like getting locked up over the situation. But with that being said, man, Lil Tjay suffered that injury and he was in critical condition, but after a surgery he fought, y'all. He made it, y'all. So as we speak until this today, 2025, Lil Tjay is standing 10 feet down, y'all. Lil Tjay is no longer at the hospital, but to be honest though, he almost lost his life that specific night, y'all. My thing with Lil Tjay, this video is to actually throw flowers at him, to give him some flowers, because surviving, like I said, surviving multiple gunshots is not an easy thing to do. You could have lost your life, bro, and over nothing, especially when you just chilling and then who knows, dude trying to rob you because you're being a famous dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sending you flowers because, you know, like, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing some flowers your way, bro, at the end of the day. But it came out that not too long ago, y'all, Lil Tjay and 5 Year Foreign, there's this YouTuber, producer, rapper, engineer, or content creator, a streamer. He goes by Playboi Max. So apparently what ended up happening was Lil Tjay and 5 Year Foreign, they weren't even invited to his live stream event, but they showed up there in the sense, well, you know what, with them showing up, I respect it. It was kind of like them being there, they only making they're collaborating. It was a good look that they showed up and then actually showing more love to Playboi Max. But the problem with what they ended up doing that night, both of them, like, they were inside a room and then one of them pulled out like a blunt or something. He attempted to smoke, and Playboi Max told him, hey yo, please do not smoke at my spot, because it's not even my spot to begin with. It's an Airbnb. Because if you know, Airbnbs has strict rules. You can't smoke, you can't do even pets. There's so many things you can't do, because like I said, you sign up for that, you're not allowed to do that. But bottom line, Lil Tjay and 5 Year Foreign, both of them ignored, literally disregarded everything Playboi Max was saying and continue to try to keep smoking in his house. I'm looking at the situation like it's not my problem, but I just speak my mind on certain things. Like I said, I'm not hating. I'm literally doing these videos to give Lil Tjay his flowers. But if you're Lil Tjay, bro, you've been shot before, man. I don't know what the situation was. I know you survived, man. The Lord bless you and save you, give you a second chance to do something really good in this life. You can't be out here, man, being reckless like that, going to people's property and not following their rules. You get what I'm saying? You have to be disciplined, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a young kid. You're like 24 years old as we speak. You're not that old. I get it. You're a youngin', but at the same time, bro, you had a wake up call, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't ignore that. You need to have some principles, man. You can't go to people's property, bro, and thinking you can do whatever you want. It just doesn't work like that. But at the end of the day, Playboi Max, like, he's not looking like for trouble or anything like that. I don't know if those guys just pretty much took advantage or tried to take advantage of him being a guy that's not looking for trouble with them. But I'm like, that's not a smart move on their end, bro. You know what I'm saying? They do let you to his house, and now all you can do is not smoke, and you trying to smoke in his house. They told you 100 times, you just kept doing it. I think it was very disrespectful, and Lil Tjay and them should hold himself accountable for that situation. At least the most they can do is reach out to Playboi Max and apologize. But we're living at the same time, we're living in a world nowadays where people don't like to apologize to nobody, because everyone have that ego problem. They feel like they're too big, that it becomes like a weak thing if they apologize. Bro, saying I'm sorry for it doesn't make you weak, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? The most dangerous human being on this planet, 9 times out of 10, they're the most respectful human being. They stay in their lane. They don't even give you a reason for you to discipline them, for you to even say a word to them. So that's why whenever you put one wrong move against them, they go off on you, because they don't be trying to give you any reason whatsoever to go at them, if that makes sense. But with that being said, yo, Lil Tjay is currently signed with Columbia Records. He is a fire artist. Him, Fabio Foreign right now, they're holding it down for Pop Smoke after Pop Smoke passed away. So they're a couple artists from the New York areas that are doing craziest thing. But you know, like I said, Lil Tjay is not releasing music as often because, of course, you know, like I said, he got shot badly. So ever since then, he wasn't really going crazy about the music. But Lil Tjay is a hot artist. I give him that. But you know, I just want to see him doing the correct things too and following rules. You know what I'm saying? And don't be a hot-headed kid. You know what I mean? But with that being said, yo, it's your boy J $, yo. If you're new to the channel, please do me that solid favor: like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.